Sup, folks? Main man Lucky Lancer for more Gruul Ponza action. You guys are excited for some more. Going to be playing some Ponza, yeah. But like I said, my name is Lance. More importantly, my screen name is Major Riot. That's Major_Riot_ is my screen name on Twitch, YouTube, MTGO, MTJ, and Twitter. So if you're watching this on Twitch, please consider following. Watching on YouTube, please consider subscribing. Give this video a thumbs up. And you can always follow me on Twitter for that Bluebird action. That's right. Don't forget to follow Major Riot on Twitch and Twitter. Don't forget to subscribe to Major Riot on YouTube for the low cost of free. Don't delay. Do it now for a guaranteed outburst of rage, confusion, and sometimes even joy. Folks, you won't regret it. I always have this disclaimer, though. I am not responsible for a sudden increase in top decking only lands, being wrecked by Ragavan, or being unable to find your sideboard cards. That starts happening to you, nothing to do with me. Absolutely nothing to do with me. Take a look at the weather. We are still in the middle of a heat wave. What's up, Lona War? How you doing, man? Glad you're here. Take a look at the weather, if I can do this. There we go. Weather for Ravensdale conditions are sunny with a temperature of 92 degrees. The wind is blowing from the north at 6 miles per hour. And the current humidity is 39%. Yes, we are still in the heat wave. The heat wave has been extended all the way through Sunday, but it should be a 20-degree cool-off on Monday, allegedly. Currently, folks, right now the temperature in this room is 84 degrees. Let's see if I can't get 90 by the end of the stream. That's what I always shoot for, the 90 degrees. I do have my fan running on me, you know, so hopefully that'll keep me a little bit cool, but it's going to be rough in here. Let's see here. We are still at 25 followers on Twitter. We went up 1 follower on Twitch. We are now at 268. So thank you guys very much there. And we did also go up 1 subscriber on YouTube. So we are now at 407. So thank you guys very much there. So shout out to all 25 followers on Twitter. Shout out to all 268 followers on Twitch. Shout out to all 407 followers, our subscribers on YouTube. And of course, a massive shout to all 5 of my Twitch subscribers. Give me a little bit of their hard-earned money. Going way above and beyond the Call of Duty. The economy's not doing well. We're basically in a recession. But, you know, you guys, you know, you can spend your money anywhere you want. And you certainly don't have to spend any here. You know, so I really appreciate anybody giving me their hard-earned, a little bit of their hard-earned money. It's just amazing. And, you know, always thank you to anybody who watches any of this, whether live on Twitch or record on YouTube. But a very special thank you to the people who go above and beyond and provide support, I guess you're supposed to call it. But thank you guys so much for that. So what we got going on today? We have more Ponza. Yesterday it wasn't the best with 2 and 3. The heat is rough in here, but I'm trying to keep cool and try to keep my head cool. It's tough with a hat on. You know, most of the heat escapes through your head. You know, heat rises, so wearing a hat just makes it even worse. But I'm here for it. Let's see how we do. Let's play some Ponza. Don't got really much else to say. The only thing else I got to say is maybe next week, guys, if you want, I can change up my format. Instead of me normally playing the same deck for the entire week, I can mix up and even play Pioneer next week. I was thinking about the decks I would try with Pioneer would be like Mono Red, Aggro, or Burn, whatever one. Maybe Blue Spirits. And maybe Red-White Prowess, I think they call it. You know, I don't really want to play Rakdos mid-range, even though I do like that deck a lot. On paper, it looks cool. And it looks like it fit my style. But I'm not into paying a whole bunch of money for Graveyard Trespasser. I mean, that's an expensive card in MTGO. And I'm not even really into Pioneer. Or, you know, guys, I could change. I mean, I could still keep playing Modern, which is, of course, my preferred format. Which I forgot to yell about in the beginning of the video because of the heat. I'm going to blame everything on the heat. Mean old Mr. Sun. I could instead playing the whole week of Ponza or Jund or Abzan. I could play like Monday Ponza, Tuesday Abzan. You know, it'd be random. I'd never announce to you guys what I'm playing the next day. I wouldn't even know. I just pick when I show up to stream and be like, choose this. So let me guys know. Let me know if you guys want to change or not. If not, I'll just keep it the same. All right. Alrighty, well, that looks like a keepable hand. Before I make the official keep, I have to get to the official beverage of the stream, folks. I'm going to need this beverage. Like I said yesterday, Folks that have been watching me for a long time know that I used to always only drink Mountain Dew basically on stream, but I got away from that because I want to test out all these new fancy energy drinks that the kids love. Well, I'm back to Mountain Dew. I've ran out of energy drinks. I may bring one in once in a while if something new comes out, but today, folks, I'm going to need this, and it's actually one of my favorite new flavor of Mountain Dew they've made maybe ever since like Livewire. We got Major Melon. That's right, Mountain Dew Major Melon, a 20-ounce bottle. Really excited for it. It's always funny because Major Melon and Major Riot, right? It kind of goes hand in hand. But yeah, let's crack this thing open. When I crack open a beverage, it's the official start of the video. So here we go. There we are. It's cracked open. I need this. God, that's good. All right. Opponent's messaging me, probably trying to figure out what's going on. And like I said, I will keep. I always like in the first game of the first match, I waste at least a minute and a half talking about my beverage. It's always fun. Not that it usually matters. Has that ever mattered come up before in the first match where I ran out of time because of my beverage? Probably. It had to at some point, right? Maybe not. Let's see how baseball's doing since I'm waiting on my opponent here. Oh, never mind. Opponent's ready. Oh, God. Seems to be Valakut or something. Well, hopefully I can just smash him with a Blood Moon on 2. You can get a Blood Moon on turn 1 in Legacy. I think you might be in trouble, buddy. Oh, it's Amulet. Okay. Alrighty. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna get Bone Crusher Giant rolling. Let's get him as a threat. Start going. Swing for 4. Get Clothis. Opponent says they regret bottoming a basic forest. They did mulligan once, and the card they put on the bottom was a forest. Well, that's what happens. Swing for 8. I totally tapped wrong, by the way. I should have left up green for Ooze to play him too, but whatever. Alright, nice, easy game 1 win there. Blood Moon on turn 2 to annihilate the opponent. So, yeah, obviously this gets much tougher. Cinder Vines and Force of Vigor in, and Magus of the Moon in. Scavenging Ooze is bad. Couple Clothis can come out. Bone Crusher Giant isn't great. Probably take that out as well. I mean, he was good there. It was a 4-3. You know, swinging in on turn 3. The key card in this match was actually Magus of the Moon. They can deal with Blood Moon through Force of Vigor. all sorts of stuff. I'll try it. I'll keep. It's not... They keep a forest. There you go. Okay. Well, I still might have a Blood Moon on turn 2. So I actually do want to get Stomping Ground here. I mean, it's kind of messed up, but the reason why is so I can, you know, under Blood Moon. Good that I have Fury in hand, so I can take out a Dryad. Okay. All right. Yeah. Come on, Blood Parade. Do your thing. Lightning Bolt. Yeah, I'll bolt the opponent. And then we want to actually use Ren here to minus on to the Sakura Tribe Scout, or Tribe Elder, because they're just going to block and use this effect, so might as well ping it, and in response they'll sacrifice it, get their basic, you know, forest, and we can swing for 3 here. Alright, now I'm down to 14. Basic Island. I don't know if I ever really see Basic Island in Amulet Titan. What's that all about? If I can find a pillage, I was really hoping for a pillage off the Blood Red Elf and hit that forest. What is this? What is that doing here? Flying Trample? That's all it does? Yeah. I've never seen this card in Modern before, so that is exciting, isn't it, guys? I guess I still need one more land. Swing for 4. Alright, they need to have like Dryad here. Yep. Wow. Okay, that was a very helpful draw there, actually. I mean, we're still maybe in trouble. Bolt. Ping. Pyro. Come on, find Pillage. Pyro. There's Pillage, but too late now. Swing for 9. They'll block the double striker, and now they'll have a land. Plus a Titan, which right on this board, and Titan's not that scary. I mean, there is a lot of shit coming at him. You know, just, yeah. 9, 13. I mean, yeah, here's a Titan. I'm glad they didn't have Force of Vigor. they have to block here. And even then, they still die right now. Yeah, all right. Woo! That was easy. Now that's starting off the right way. Nice 1-0 start with the Ponza. Okay. Who wants to see me take a victory drink of this Major Melon Mountain Dew? I'll raise my own hand. I'll vote for myself. You know, it's always funny. They always like showing the president's candidate. The presidential candidates always voting for themselves. They love showing that. They love showing the two guys who are running for president, you know, stuff on the ballot, and you're like, I voted for myself, you know? And I remember being confused by that as a kid, like, oh, they can vote for themselves? And they're like, yeah, they're a voting citizen. You can vote for yourself. You know? Thank you, Lana Ward, for the GG. It was. I mean, that was, yeah, absolutely a nice start. Absolutely annihilated that dude. Didn't even need Mags of the Moon. That man was unprepared. You can tell the Amulet Titan players that are prepared for this match and those who are not. Tron players are always prepared. For whatever reason, that's just some Tron players they always know about. Is the Blood Moon shenanigans. Yeah, I can keep. Seems alright. I mean, I'd rather, you know, be a little more diversified in hand, but, you know, you can't really complain too much about this. What the hell is this, Murktide? Probably. That's so weird he had Hydroid Grixis, right? That's the thing that's what it was, right? The one from Theros Beyond Death. That card was like really good in Standard with the one where they just had an incredible amount of mana. I don't remember the name of the deck, but I remember seeing people play it. Sulfur Falls? What is that? Yep, just play out my cards here. I'm accelerating. Foot on the gas, vroom vroom. Now how sick it'd be if I could do like double pillage. Or they miss a land drop, I get a land, I can double pillage them. Oh, the glory. I just need one, right? 4, 5, 6. Got a Murktide already? That'd be pretty nuts. Oh no, there's a swamp. Or I mean, you know, a watery grave. What's going on here? Oh God! Where did this come from? Yeah, discard my pillage. What do we go after here? I still like going after basics. I think it's best practice. So some's aloof here. But lightning bolt in graveyard? That's why, okay, let's see if they got the counterspell. I'm sure they do, and they shock there. Oh my God, they don't. Holy crap, I thought it would be counterspell or drown the lock. Whoa! I'm glad I went over that basic island, huh? Yeah! Wow. Okay. I don't know if this is, regardless if it's Murktide or not, I still want to bring in these cards. Looks like they're relatively susceptible to Blood Moon as well. I mean, Boil and Blood Moon. Probably take some of these out. Because now they're not going to fetch for, you know, a watery grave, I don't think. So I don't know if this is Grixis Shadow or if this is Murktide. Grixis Shadow usually does not play Consider. Or, what was the other card they used? A good hand. Sulphur Falls. You don't see that card in Shadow. Oh. My beautiful Thoughtseize. I mean, my beautiful Utopia spell being killed by a Thoughtseize. Thoughtseize is actually my favorite black card, I think. It's close. There's a lot of cards I really like. Alright, don't know about that yet. Maybe this is Grixis Murktide. Or something completely wildly different. I don't know what's going on now. They keep that on top. Yeah, that's a lot of lands. They know about they know about all these cards. From here out, they don't know. I kind of want to just throw out Clothis before Blood Moon. Blood Moon's not too effective here. Blood Moon could cause them to want to fetch for another island or something to counterspell it, which would leave them vulnerable to Boil. Clothis or Blood Moon? Blood Moon would be really good against Search for Azcanta, too. Becomes legendary land. I'll throw out Clothis. They don't know I have it. They don't know I have the Blood Moon. Okay, so they are running into the chance, or maybe I'll boil them at some point. They put Drown the Lock in there. Wow. That's an exceptionally large amount of lands. Come on, Blood Braid. Do your thing. Lightning Bolt, sure, hit him. Get him. Need 7 cards in their graveyard, so they're going to be able to do it. Because they're going to fetch here, probably put something in, either with Azcanta or whatever they're casting here. Snapcaster. Going for the Drown the Lock, it looks like. Okay. Yeah. That's funny. That actually stopped them from transforming as Azcanta. Drowned Catacombs? Wow. I'm actually just going to try and boil them, I think, during their turn. They had a counter spell there too. Fuck. I've got a lot of mana. It'd be good if I could draw something other than a land, you know? It's 2 mana to look at the card. Right? And they left whatever was on top and still transformed it. Wow, that is some serious land draw here. Like, look at how many lands there are. And he's just doing that to get a clock. Which may work against me. Oh, no, no, no. That won't. Yeah, okay. Well, I mean, he's still got a clock against me. How many lands is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 lands out of 19 cards. Impressive. Bloodchief's Thirst. I really can't beat him once this starts happening. I need to find like Seasoned Pyromancer and have it resolve. And I mean, I'm just gonna get beat down by Snapcasters. Not because their deck's like amazing or nothing. It's like, wow, what an incredible deck I'm up against. I just literally have drawn only lands here. Like, that's incredible. I want to see what I would have drawn. A Sprawl would have been nothing. Bolt would have been okay a long time ago. So Search for Escanta is no, it just becomes a legendary. It's an enchantment before it becomes a land, right? So I still like the boil. Yeah, I think this is all still pretty good. The only thing I could bring in is like Cinder Vines. But Blood Moon. I almost wonder if I should get out these Furies and just bring more Blood Moons in. Yeah, I'll try that. Nah, don't really like this. It's gonna be a rough one, folks. It's gonna be really, really rough. Well, hopefully I won't draw any more lands, right? Already got 5 lands out of the deck. No, I'm completely wrong. There's even more lands coming. God damn, this is a 20 land deck. A 20 land deck. And I got 13 lands in the first how many? 7 turns? We take those. That's a victory. They just played 1 black to discard a card. That was awesome. Blood Moon off the top here. Oh, there it is. Okay, let's see if they have Force of Negation. No, they don't. Cool. They still have a lot of basic islands and stuff, so we ain't out of the woods yet. This guy's probably pissed, and I don't blame him. He uses Inquisition of Kozilek, finds nothing. Yeah, here's a message. Opponent is, yeah, he's angry. Opponent says, you had 1 turn to do anything, and you found the Blood Moon. Well, that's the way things go sometimes. But yeah, I understand his rage. I hope someone understands my rage. Can I find a clock here? All right, that's a pretty good clock. Okay. Yeah, this guy fetched for a non-basic, so I mean, I don't know. Sometimes people just, they won't fetch for a basic. They just refuse. They just straight up are like, I'm not going to. You know, just gets weird. More pyro fun. He has lightning bolts too. All right, alrighty. Let's see what's gonna draw. More lands. Would have been more lands indeed, but luckily the Blood Moon has just been killing it today. Blood Moon just absolutely just annihilating folks. I typed to the guy after he complained to me. I'll read the exact words he said. Classic. You have 1 turn to top deck 1 card, and it's the only card in your deck that actually matters. Frown face. I said, it's okay, I'll only draw lands from now on out, probably. And I almost did. I almost did. So, alright, starting off 2-0. That's a good start. Yesterday was a bad start. Today's a good start. Had 2 good starts in a row before the bad start, and those ended up being bad endings after the good starts. Yesterday was a bad start followed by a good middle to a bad end. So, we're getting all of it recently. What the hell was that? What was... I'm just going to put... that's like an old deck. Like, you don't even see that deck. Search for Iskanta, right? It was not Jeskai, right? It had... Grixis Control. There we go. I figured it out. Grixis Control. Thek Gage says he tried a domain zoo and was not good. Well, you know, I told you so. Lawn of War, let's go indeed. Let's go. I'm just jealous, Gage, you get to go to a locals. I just can't. Like, there's locals that I guess fire sometimes. And it's like, you know, but they're not during times I can go. This hand is sketchy. Like, if I just go, like, runner, land, like, land drop, you know, actually draw lands, this might be okay. Am I going first? No, I'm going second. It's concerning. So I'm going to have 2 draws to miss a land drop, to have this thing be competitive. I'll probably get a basic forest, so I can't even cast that. I'm going to keep. Draw for turn 2, draw for turn 3. Let's see if I can't find something. Well, that's not friendly. I hate fucking seeing Esper Sentinel. This might be some hammer. What was your record, Gage? Was it like 0-4 or something? You win some games at least? Okay, Blood Moon looks bad. Okay, 0 for 2 here. This might be Taxis with Yorion. Yeah, it looks like Taxes. All right, got there. You got when they milled all your blue sources on the first mill, both games. Wow, that's rough. I like playing against mill. It's like a burn almost, you know, when you play against burn. It's like the same thing. Oh. So yeah, this is Taxes. It's just playing a little weird. Is that worth furying? Probably not. Oh, they're struggling over there too with mana. Oh, makes my Blood Moon a little bit better. If they play like a creature here, like, let's say they play like Giver of Runes, this would be a good turn for me. If they play like Stoneforge Mystic, it's a little less of a good turn. What? It's okay. It's still a good turn. Just kill both those, get another token, and play Blood Moon. Toss away. Yeah, this still gets exiled. Toss away redundant Bloodbraid. 2 and 2. Give me my 3/3. Here's a Blood Moon for you. Swing in for 2. That's right, they're fancy. They got the blue mana. We all know blue mana is how you show everyone in the Magic the Gathering community, regardless of age, format, that you're fucking serious now. You got blue mana. You got those volcanic islands, the tropical islands in black border. You are ready to go. You are ready to cast some spells and win many matches and propel yourself to the Hall of Fame. That's what we do with blue mana. You may notice me, I don't play blue mana very often. It's pretty rare. Because, you know, I guess I don't really like winning. Raven Inspector. That sucks. Swing for 3. Dig it. Therian Inspector is like one of the best dumb cards ever. It's really good. But they pay extra. Alright, it's gonna be, looks like right now it's gonna be my Clothis versus the world. I generally bet on Clothis. Yep. What could go wrong here? I think we just want to hold still. Just see if I can't get Clothis to do stuff. Exile Landcast BBE there. I just want to put more blockers out and dig deeper into the deck to find stuff. You know, I can eat a land whenever, but it's kind of a close game right now, life total wise. Put more stuff out so they're less likely to attack with the Ranger Captain. I mean, all sorts of stuff. But that would have been a fine play too. I would have cascaded into what, a Bone Crusher Giant, which would have stomped on Thraben Inspector. But just trying to find that fourth land. Hopefully he's stuck because he's got blue cards in hand or something. Well, there's more of that. I mean, all right, we'll eat a land here and get Bloodbraid going because it will turn on Clothis as well. Come on, Bloodbraid! Oh my God! Oh Jesus! What's happening? Oh God! Oh fuck! You go, you go, you go. I mean, they can block either any one of these. Probably just like, I don't know. We'll see. I mean, the stupid Wall Omens is a free. Maybe I'll just clean up here with Fury. I don't think so. Did they have Ephemerate? They would have used Ephemerate, right? Because they would have gotten another card with... Alright. Oops. 2 and 2. I've got a few creatures on the field right now. My opponent has none. Let's see if there's a Wrath of God here. Might be a Wrath of God, folks. Be a devastating Wrath of God. I still like my position even from a Wrath of God here because Klothys is on the field. Yeah, well. Oh, God, no. Fuck, why? Die. Alright. Now that was a beating there. Just overwhelmed them. So this looks like taxes. So what exactly... Your top decks this game are nutty? Yeah, Ponza's playing pretty good right now. Right now it's doing pretty good. Taxes with Yorion. Man, I don't even know. Pillage is... Blood Moon historically is not great in this matchup. Maybe Engineered Explosives can come in. I could try Cinder Vines. I think they didn't do anything really, so I don't want to overside. Pillage I want to keep just because, you know, they probably have artifacts. Yeah, we'll try that. I would assume this is taxes. I could be wrong. Folks, it's now up to 87 degrees in this room. I'm going to see if I can get to the 90. Yesterday, we only got it to a measly 89. The day before, we did get a 90. It's a hot Magic the Gathering action right here. Next to an active volcano. A river of lava. Okay. Prismatic Ending. Oh. The hell is that? At the beginning of your upkeep, if you control 7 or more planes, you may return target creature card from your graveyard to the battlefield. What? Every turn? Wow. Okay. Whoa. You guys ever heard that one song, that hippie song? Make your own kind of music. What's this attack for? I'm not really hurting for mana. I'll trade. See, now Blood Moon would be great. You know, you can never guess with these decks anymore how good certain cards are going to be. It's like they're playing lands that, you know, you just wouldn't expect to see. We still go try that basic plains right here. Tempo. I am hurt. Yes! Play more! Yeah, I think it's just a Fury and a Bloodbraid Elf. Well... I almost kind of like Fury and Scavenging Ooze here. And I can make huge ooze all of a sudden. Make a 4/4 ooze. I think that's what I'm going to do. Take out the 2 Sentinels, or take out a Sentinel and... Because the Sentinels are annoying me with my lightning bolts and stuff. I don't want them flickering this, right? I mean, that's what I'm going with here. Sure. Ranger Captain. Esper Sentinel. Alright. Wow, that's a lot of Esper Sentinels. This man is just going nuts with Esper Sentinels. Alright. They might be able to draw 2 cards here. This is kind of the problem, but, you know. Okay, they are not going to draw 2 cards. Let's close this. Aggressively swing. Love it. Let's hope they don't draw a land and get Yorion. Yorion put a serious cramp in my style. This is a... Alright! This is a weird-ass Taxes deck, but I appreciate it being weird because it just led to me just crushing them. Blood would have been so good. I sided out 2 copies because normally it's just a shit ton of planes and some Field of Ruins, but they never got really any planes. I killed 1, but still, damn. Alright, 3-0, good start. Can we keep the good times rolling? This is usually where the problems begin. Because now... what's going to start happening is MTGO is going to be like, oh, this guy's motherfucking Reed Duke playing right now. We got to go against the most OP top deck matches we can find. Top tier. Top tier, no fear. Yeah, this is fine. Another Yorion. So we'll keep skill-based matchmaking. Well, we all know the best players play the very best decks. I mean, come on now. Man, that's a lot of sprawls. I didn't realize it was that many sprawls. I thought it was like a forest over here, and then I realized, oh wait, that's a sprawl. Which is okay. As long as they don't, you know, Thoughtseize 1 and then like surgical extracted, you know. I've had that happen. It's very suspicious behavior. Traverse. Let's go, says Lawn War. That's right. What'd they get? Island, okay. Yeah, I'll be tapped out for this. This is... yeah, I have to tap out for this. I can't... it's starting to be a lot of mana. And that there is an Ice Fang. What's funny is if they play like Teferi and balance the Arbor Elf, they're still just so fucked if they do that with the Fury in hand. I mean, I have so many ways to get 5 mana next turn. I mean, it had to be something devastating here. Like, all of a sudden they play like a Swamp and Maelstrom Pulse. So this looks like Elementals, yeah. It is Teferi. Okay. You got it. Yes. Put it on here. Okay. I got an Omnath here. I can kill Omnath with the Chandra. Just, I'm waiting for the Solitude. You know, I mean, that's the card that's just ridiculous. Is Urza's Bauble not legal in Modern? I don't think it is, right? I've never seen Urza's Bauble in Modern. Which one's better? I think Urza's Bauble's better, right? You get to look at a card from your opponent's hand and then draw a card during the upkeep. If I remember right. Must not be in Modern. Okay, that's actually good. They put another land on instead of a, you know, drawing a card. How much mana is this? Is it 6? Yeah, I can't do Fury and Chandra. And I don't even know if I really want to do a Fury here. I mean, I guess it's okay. Do Fury again. This would be a blowout, though. Because my plan is to play Fury and Arbor Elf, and then they play their own Fury. I think this is still right, though. Just keep as much pressure on them as possible. I should have done Stomp Chandra. Maybe. It's a disaster here if they have Fury. They probably do. You know what looks good here, guys, is a Blood Moon. Where's that been? They're leading with the red. Oh, yeah, here comes Fury. Disaster occurs. Yep. Oh. Yeah, I think we just take the 6 from Fury, which is devastating. Yeah, just take the 6 from Fury. And, you know, take the 6, play the Chandra. Hopefully they're stuck a little bit. No, they have another different... Fuck. It's another different fucking Fury. I might just be dead. Lightning bolt off the top, please. No. All right. Do they attack me or Chandra? Chandra. Seven mana. I guess we pillage the basic island. Play Bone Crusher as a blocker. I can technically take this hit and go to 4. But at that point, I die to Lightning Bolt. Right? Because they just bolt this and swing again. Maybe a block is right. I'm going to take it. I'm going to try and draw one more card. That's really bad, actually. Yeah, the Renin 6 is really bad. Yeah. Just I couldn't beat back-to-back Fury. This sucks. No, I can still get my own Fury, I guess. Evoke Solitude, they put me up to 8. Must have Lightning Bolt. But that doesn't make any sense. Here we go. Come on, Bloodbraid. Arbor Elf. Arbor Elf for the block here. All right, Gaze. Thanks for stopping by, man. I really appreciate it. No! They had a second Ren. Wow. Alright, well, Magus of the Moon in. Internet Explosive doesn't do anything for me. I can't get up that high. Is Boil any good? I wish you'd go back and look at the field. I don't think Boil's good. Really, I think this is Magus. Maybe take out a couple ooze. Maybe. Alright. Yes, let it go first. No. Yes. Well, it all depends on this, you know, Sprawl surviving. Probably gonna put either Pillage or Bolt on bottom. Now, I don't really want to put the Bolt on bottom because if something happens here, it's my only castable card. The Pillage could be really clutch in destroying a basic if I get that far. The Pyromancer allows me to dig deeper and is a threat. Risk it for the biscuit. And hope they don't have a Prismatic Ending on turn 1. They probably do. They probably do. Well, that is, they go for the island. I mean, okay. Man, yeah, I think we still do Blood Moon here. I was thinking about pillaging this, but then what good is Blood Moon? Because they'll have a basic forest, you know? That's always the thing, because it's like now they could have another Boseiju in hand. Hmm. Wow, okay. So I think we... Normally I would pillage the forest, but I don't have any enchantment removal. So I'm going to hit the Boseiju, as stupid as that is, because it can actually... It's more dangerous than the damn forest is, so... Weird play here, but I'm going to do it. Do miss a land drop, of course. OG Steam Vents. Could have really used this card last game. All right, here we go. Yep. Yep. Looking pretty bad here. Come on, Bloodbraid. Oh my god, yes. Kill this thing. Come on, let it hit. Lightning Bolt. I've always got it, folks. Never doubt the power of the 4-color 80-card deck. They've got everything they always need every time. This guy's not drawing an additional card. I guess he did once, right? Just kind of absurd when you think about it. Yeah. I'm gonna ephemerate this Ice Fang. Yeah. I'm gonna draw 4 cards in the next turn. Ice Fang, Ephemerate Ice Fang, Ephemerate Ice Fang, draw for turn. 4 card draws. So stupid. Like, you know Wizards of the Coast were not thinking when they made this card. You know someone had their head shoved up another man's ass when they came up with this card. That's great. My opponent went from 4 cards to 8 cards. That's real quality control there. Really, they bounced the Arboro instead of the Clothis. I gotta be careful. They may be trying to get like this killed by Solitude. So to try and win through Clothis, you know, need to try and avoid a Solitude, Exile, and Clothis. Right now, Clothis is winning the game. Just put more pressure on them with my creatures, and I mean, they've only got 8 cards in hand, right? I mean, they constantly have just an incredible amount of cards in hand. Opponent apparently is deep in the tank. Fury be really strong here. Wouldn't be the end of the world. It means they would tap out and I'd be able to cast my own Fury and kill probably Fury and Ice Fang, because they'll probably plus the Teferi here, and you know, if they play Omnath, that's also bad. But you think if they had Omnath, they'd just be going turboing for it. You know, just I'm going to play Omnath this turn, play my fetch land, you know, go absolutely plumb crazy, you know, but that's not what they're doing. So it makes me think that they got nothing too exciting, you know. Some good, obviously. They have 8 cards and 5 mana, probably more, probably 6 mana, and that's bad news. But since they're not going ape here, it makes me think that, you know, it's nothing that brutal. The worst thing would be an Omnath. The second worst would be a Fury. Their life total's so low, I don't even know if I swing. If they let's say they just leave it like this. Do I swing at them? I mean, they obviously block the Pyro with Ice Fang, and probably bring in a. That looks like they're up to something here with like a Solitude. That's what it looks like to me. Another different Fury. Okay. again, we don't want Klothys getting above 6 because I'm very suspicious they have a Solitude in hand. So instead, I will swing everything. Well, I mean, this at player, this at Teferi, this at player, or maybe everything at Teferi, because we don't want them bouncing the Klothys and somehow countering it, right? So maybe everything goes at Teferi. Maybe I was wrong about that, because they block here, and then they Solitude, and they block again, right? So they block here, Solitude comes in, kills that, or exiles it, then blocks this. It all survives. So yeah, we'll do everything at Teferi. Maybe this is wrong, I don't know. Okay, they did not leave up white mana, so very important. Okay. Okay. They have a subtlety? Okay. All right. I was able to see that all the way. No! All right. This is bad. That's like really bad. It's like I probably just lost the game bad. Oh yeah. Whoa, that was weird. Wow, I just keep top decking Furies. Okay, they got Ephemerate now. Yes. Absolutely. So this should be the end of the game, right? Because they'll play another fetch land and just go absolutely nuts on me, right? Yep. Oh God. Man, I gotta have a bizarre play here. I'm gonna try it. Yeah, just like that. Oh, fucking shit. The fucking Teferi. God, I hate this fucking card. This Ephemerate. It's so fucking stupid. It's so shitty. It's so stupid. I think we still just blast this Omnath, though. So I still have one more Fury left, I think. I can start using some Bloodbraid Elves. It just doesn't really matter. Look at how ridiculous this deck is. This is a big fuck you in the ass deck. It's just... I don't really know how you beat this deck most of the time, honestly. Yeah, it doesn't matter, because now they have the Teferi. They can still play Teferi. Yeah. Make them waste their time. You make bastard assholes waste their time. Make them waste their time. All right, well, shotgun blast to my ass, my face, my cock, and balls. Just couldn't beat him. Couldn't beat him at all. So here we go. We start off 3-0. It's time to get the 3-2. Can't get the 5-0. Probably can't get the 4-1. Just, I don't know how an 80-card deck can draw that well. There has to be some level of cheating. There has to be some level of just not giving a fuck about your personal life, you know? Just a joke trying to beat that deck. I should have won game one, but I couldn't beat back-to-back Furies. I ended up flooding out. Man. Piss poor. I'm a piss poor piece of shit. Alright. Yeah, I'll go first. Folks, it's 89 in here. Wow. Against Gigantha, I don't know. I guess I'll keep. It's either Grixis, Shadow, or, I guess it'd be mono red. Or Tron. Looks like it's gonna be Grixis Shadow. Yeah, I'm in serious fucking trouble now. I'm basically dead. Need to find like Lightning Bolt or Stomp off the top here. I'm sure they got removal. And they're just toying around right now. Gotta take Blood Moon, right? Or they could take Clothis. It's another option. Well, you think you want to take Blood Moon? You know, if they can kill the Arbor Elf and start swinging with the Ragavan, then Blood Moon's not going to matter that much. Until it starts, I guess, too? I don't know. They're almost acting like they can't remove the Arbor Elf. Wow. So this does appear to be Grixis Shadow. And we'll start working on those lands at the only two they got. Yep. Definitely take out the Blood Crypt. I could play Ooze, but the problem with that is, you know, okay. Yeah. This could be a disaster if they have a bolt here. These are pretty good, these expressive iterations. It'll be an intense race. You know, another Mistress Ball. They got all four. I think they shock here. Go to 8. Be 4 turns with Clothis. I'll take it. I like the aggressiveness. Okay. Man, they just have everything in there. I can't even eat out of that. So now I'll block the Shadow just in case they're playing like Temur Battle Rage or something. I mean, I can't be letting, you know, there are problems here where they Thoughtseize away my Pyromancer. You know, there's a lot of stuff that could go terribly wrong. Yeah, they got to hold this back as a blocker. Okay, we'll go to block. And in block, I'll eat the Thoughtseize. Okay. All right, we'll discard the Pillage. Obviously, eat the Kroxa. Okay. They have to win this turn or gain life. So even if they bolt the Pyro, they discard a land, which is concerning. They did not increase Ledger Shredder. So even if they bolt the Pyro, right now on board, that's 14. I mean, it's close. That Croxa was good. I was going to make one blocker extra. Yeah, I'll block the Pyro. I mean, the Death Shadow, obviously. And then, you know, try to win. I mean, see what they got. Okay, there's Drown. Do they have Bolt? That is 15. Don't take a Bolt from me. Don't do it, don't do it, don't do it, don't do it. It was red, but it's a Fury. They have Bolt. Oh my god. Yes! Alright, Klothys comes through. Okay. Well, obviously Pillage is coming out. This card is hella bad in this matchup. Super extremely bad. Endurance is really good. Relic is really good. Probably got one Blood Moon. Could bring in Baloth, but they're not running Lily or even Coligman's command, so we'll just go with that. Folks, it just hit 90. Just turned to 90 degrees right now on the thermometer. We did it. We're at 90. We got a little bit more here. Can we get to 91? Not like playing Magic in 90-degree weather. Probably just need a mole here. I can't risk, you know, them bolting, them Thoughtseizing. Boy, this also looks pretty bad. Unbelievable. Really bad opening hands in this game. I think I'm at like a less than 5% chance to win this game. Yep. Gotta take Klothys, right? Literally, nothing else makes sense. I mean, I guess he could take the Relic, it's the only playable card. But Klothys is pretty tough. A 1/1 Shadow. I'll exile the graveyard. I think that was the right call. So weird how this guy's operating with that. I mean, it's bizarre how he's constantly going. He's not going for the land. Instead, he's going for the Mistress Bauble every time. It's weird. Now he just plays 3 shadows and I lose. Wow. Yeah, I mean, that's enough to get through this fucking lightning bolt. I guess it's no. What am I talking about? This is a 3/3. During their upkeep, I'll bolt them. Yeah. And I left it on top. Yep. Wow, Jesus Christ. Holy fuck. Just punched me right in the nuts. This, what the fuck? Game's over. I can't come back from that. My hopes were that I would be able to play the Season Pyro and maybe do something. But no. Fuck no. Fuck no. How about a decent starting hand? Would that be possible? Is that asking for too much? I thought I did pretty good there, you know, but they just rebuilt their entire thing in 1 turn. In 1 turn, they had Delirium again. 1 motherfucking turn. It's funny you can't put a stop on cleanup. Or untap. Sure. Alright, let's see this Thoughtseize. This guy has just been a Mistress Bauble champion. This kind of sucks with the scat. I'm in a weird point here. Blood Moon's good here because they can't fetch and shock. Not really sure what he was thinking there. Alright. Bloodbraid Elf. Let's go. Come on, Bloodbraid. What is that? Utopia Sprawl? Sure. What on this one? Name red. Of course, the question always is, do you start swinging and helping your opponent with the Death Shadows? Or do you wait? I think I can swing in one time. You know? Yep. Discard a basic mountain. I think we play Ooze now. They must not have removal, otherwise they've been killing the Bloodbraid. They've been, you know, using Unholy Heat. And there's one there. Let's keep swinging with Bloodbraid. They're halfway dead. They put out one shadow here. Oh, yeah. Swing for 3. Play Bone Crusher. Play Relic. Six Shadow. Yeah, I messed that up. Yeah, I always forget how Shadow works, so... yeah. Yes! Alright, the Arbor Elf, I think, was the one that won that because it managed to come in and he had no more removal. It's insane he couldn't find Unholy Heats. But yeah, there we go. Wow. Managed to get the 4-1 there. Truly intense. All right, well, let's get our let's take a look at our winnings here at the treasure chests. I know people enjoy that so much, so very, very much. I do too. It's always exciting. A little bit of gotcha, right, as they call it, gotcha. You know, this was free basically. All right, let's see here. Get some Avatar, Emil the Blessed, and what is this? Chandra's Flame Wave and Evolving Door. Okay. Chandra. Evolving Door. So, Evolving Door. Sacrifice a creature, pay 1 and tap. Sacrifice a creature, count the colors of the sacrifice creature into your library for a creature card that's exactly that many colors plus 1. Exile that card, then shuffle. You may cast the exile card, activate only. Good league? Yes, it was. It was a good league, Lawn of War. Thanks for hanging out with me. Come on. Oh, come on. Yeah, Lawn of War. It was a good league. First 4-1 in a week. You know, I got a 1 last week, but definitely feels good to get the 4-1. You know, I'm just happy to, you know, get it. And I'm glad you were here to see it. You know, that's awesome. Chandra Flame Wave. Chandra Flame Wave deals 2 damage to target player and each creature that player controls. Search your library or graveyard for a card named Chandra's Flame Fury. Reveal, put it into your hand. If you search your library, shuffle. This card's ass. This card's really bad. Like, I don't like that card at all. Let's see here. Fungus Sliver. You guys ever played somebody that's playing a Sliver Tribal? I have. There's a guy in my locals back in the day I used to. All Sliver creatures have, whenever this creature is dealt damage, put +1/+1 counter on it. And then we got Bloodfire Colossus and Hoarding Dragon. Hoarding Dragon soon to be on Hoarding Buried Alive. I've seen that a couple times. Sacrifice Bloodfire Colossus, deals 6 damage to each creature and each player. I'm pretty sure I've seen this card played. And then Hoarding Dragon. Flying, when Hoarding Dragon enters the battlefield, you may search your library for an artifact card, exile, then shuffle. When Hoarding Dragon dies, you may put the exiled card in its owner's hand. A little bit rough there. Not too sure. This card I remember people playing. Pay a red and deal 6 damage to each creature and each player. That's pretty good for an 8 mana 6/6, you know. Not the greatest card, but I approve. All right. We got a Whispering Madness. Whispering. This is from Gate Crash. Each player discards their hand, then draws cards equal to the greatest number of cards player discarded this way. Cipher. That's right. All right, and the last one. Cowardice and Protean Thaumaturge. Cowardice, like Marty Jannetty being thrown through the glass window at Brutus's Beefcake Barbershop by Shawn Michaels, trying to escape in an extreme act of cowardism. Cowardice, enchantment. Whenever a creature becomes the target of a spell or ability, return that creature to its owner's hand. Interesting. Protean Thaumaturge. Creature, human, wizard, constellation. Whenever an enchantment enters the battlefield under your control, you can have this card that's got too long of a name become a copy of another target creature, except it has this ability. Strange. I don't remember this card at all, and I drafted this quite a bit. Of course, I never go for blue, so that's probably why. All right, guys, that's going to do it for me today. Nice 4-1 on the day. It's been a while since I got a 4-1. Don't know when the last time. Well, I know it was last week. I think it was Tuesday last week I got a 4-1. Deck performed well. I got beat up by elementals there. I got, you know, just, I'm always so impressed by these 80 card decks. They frustrate me because, you know, the old adage always was if you go over 60 cards, your deck becomes less consistent. Now there's so many card drawing cards combined with cards like Ephemerate, which you guys saw. My opponent went from 4 cards in hand to 8 cards in hand during an end phase / draw phase off an Ephemerate on a Ice Fang Codal. I mean, that's stupid. I mean, drawing 4 cards off 3 mana, like, I mean, what? That's like an Ancestral Recall almost. Still not as good as Ancestral Recall. 1 mana for 3 cards. That was 3 mana for 4 cards. So, still not quite as good as Ancestral Recall, but we're getting into that territory. Wasn't happy about it. I was mad. Big mad. But other opponents were really big mad at me today, and I don't blame them. That one guy got rocked, that Grixis Control guy. Totally a Thoughtseize bug on his part. He probably should have won that game, but I got mad lucky that I top decked Blood Moon after he discarded my Blood Moon. So yeah, the deck's 4-1 so far this week. It's gone 9-6. And going to be back tomorrow, 4 p.m. Pacific time, for more Ponza action. The last bit of practice I have before I head to that 5K RCQ. I'm looking forward to that. So if you did watch today, I hope you enjoyed today's content. If you watched this on Twitch, please consider following. If you watch this on YouTube, please consider subscribing, giving this video a thumbs up. And you can always follow me on Twitter for Bluebird action. So let's do some shout-outs here, of course. Shout-outs to Lawn War Zombie, Thek Gauge, and the MTG bot and the Night bot for keeping me company. Really appreciate that, guys. Thank you so much. Thank you to anybody who watched this again live or on YouTube. So everybody, that's going to do it for me. I hope you had fun. Hope you put up with me enough today. And I hope to see you next time. And folks, it's still 90. It did not get to 91. That's probably good. But still, that is warm. So guys, thanks for watching. Everybody be safe out there. Eat some good food, drink some good beverages, and spend time with your loved ones. That's what I'm going to do right now. I'm going to get out of this 90-degree room and go see my wife and kids and dogs and watch the Mariners. You know, see if the Mariners can't beat the Astros for once. All right, guys, thanks for watching, and I will see you all tomorrow, hopefully at 4 p.m. Pacific time. All right, everybody. Peace!